Hi viewers, my name's Cara. I'm your host for Tuesdays on the Pagan Perspective, and this week we are talking about BDSM and the Wiccan Rede. So this week's topic came from someone who wants to remain anonymous, but they asked, since we were talking about self-harm and injury and the Wiccan Rede before, so this was back when we were doing that topic, they asked, what about BDSM and the Wiccan Rede? What does the Rede have to say about BDSM culture? Because it is safe, sane, and consensual. And I remember I replied to this when we got the message because I knew that it wasn't going to be a while until we answered it. So I remember answering it briefly, and essentially my response was that I don't equate pain automatically with harm. So doing things that are painful for the purpose of them being painful doesn't automatically necessitate that you are doing harm to yourself. So I think there is a difference. The Rede is about not doing harm, and something can be painful without being harmful to you. So I think it really depends on the outcome, because I mean, you know, no matter what you're doing, accidents can happen. Even if you don't mean for it to be harmful, it could end up being harmful, in which case, again, accidents happen. But I think there is a difference between purposely doing something to cause harm and doing something because you're going to get a certain feeling out of it that might not be what other people consider normal or good or whatever. It might be something that causes you pain, but it's not doing you any harm. So in that case, I don't think the Rede has a problem with that. I'm talking about the Rede as though it's a specific entity that would have a problem with something. So me as a person, believing in and wanting to follow the Rede, I don't think there is inherently a problem with things like that because they are not necessarily harmful. How many times have I said harm or harmful in this video so far? It must be a ton. And earlier in the video I referred to it as a culture. A culture which I would maybe be on the fringes of. I am by no means a core member of this area, so I know there's probably a lot more specific things that someone who's really immersed in the BDSM culture, or lifestyle if you will, would be able to say about it. More things than I could, get more in depth with it, but I really think my opinion goes just that far. That if you're doing something within that area of your life that is causing you harm, I think there is something wrong with that, but if it is not harming you, then I'm cool with it. People keep walking by the garden while I'm recording, and it's really awkward, not only because I'm talking to a camera, but I'm talking about BDSM in the middle of a garden, outside, whatever. Yeah, so I think if I were to say any more, it would just be repeating myself, and I have nothing more to say than that. So that's my stance on it. And that's my stance with everything involving the Rede, really. It all depends on your intent and what actually happens and how you go about meaning for something to happen is really what it comes down to. So, thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!